Welcome back. It's round 2 of the second ULoLFC tournament. This round we have Herpy Clusters versus Surrender for Sex. They got tiers 3 and 2, which are Bruisers and AP Casters. We've got some interesting summoner spells, actually, and some good champions overall.
Yeah, another lot of barriers, no ignites, no exhausts, so that'll make it interesting. No heals, but, you know, barrier may compensate for the lack of heals. So we're starting with a Jayce with 2 Dorans and boots, and a couple of pots. Yorick starting with a typical Mackay Pendant and Metacrystal, and Lux going straight for the tier.
Alright.
Personally, I would have thought Yorick would have gone for the tier himself, but you know, he's gone for the pots for the added sustain in lane. Probably also fair enough.
Well, we got 4 health potions, but he's got his ghoul though that heals him. It's a bit...
Yeah, it might be a bit excessive, but you know, what do I know? Maybe he knows something I don't.
Hey, he does have that skin.
Exactly, he is skinned, and you know, at the end of the day, that makes a difference.
I guess there is a lot of poke from Ziggs. It's just constant.
Yep. Yeah, and Jayce, obviously, you can do what you want with Jayce, can't you, really?
Yeah, I'd be interested. I've never actually played Jayce myself.
Yeah, well, he's got that long range poke, but you know, he can get in there, and he does have quite a fair bit of damage. So I'd say he's a very good pick in this format and just in general at the moment. So some early harass, which is good to see. So the last game that we saw, it wasn't a lot of great early harass, but a few early trades.
No, it did just seem to be a lot of farming last game. But this one's straight into it, yeah. He's already popped 1 pot.
Yeah, they'll be chewing through those. You can nearly afford to have one up all the time at this stage in the game if you're going to poke and harass as much as you can. Lux lands the snare. Yorick could go on in this. Bang, Jayce
goes right in.
Deny. Yeah, Jayce is a big deny sort of champion. He can definitely just knock him back and put out the hurt as well. So you kind of regret going in sometimes when you're versing a Jayce.
Well, that's a good snare, but...
Lux with another good snare. Ziggs has already burnt through all his mana, and he hasn't picked up a mana pot. He's just gone straight for the health pots.
Guess we're just gonna have to go easy until them health runes come up, I guess.
Yeah, Ziggs sitting very low and Jayce on half health under the tower at the moment. Lux and Yorick just seem to be putting out a bit more harass than what Jayce and Ziggs can, and that's going to make it quite hard for them at this stage in the game to be able to have to sit under the tower and not be able to farm as well as Lux and Yorick can. This is the crucial point in the game.
Oh, oh, here we go.
Oh, Jayce putting
out
the
barrier.
The barrier bait. Oh, the barrier bait. That's what it's good for, I guess. For those that are used to playing with it, it is definitely a handy summoner spell. But they've both burned their barriers, so she's just a straight fight now. None of that baiting shenanigans.
Oh, that was a good prediction.
Oh,
nice.
Bang. Quite a lot of damage from Jayce.
She's gonna
Lux
pick
has
up
gone
them
back and she's gonna pick up the health pots, or whatever you call them.
Almost got the ults up.
Yorick back to full health with those pots that we were questioning
Well,
early. Obviously a good choice.
Yeah, I guess so.
He did know something
in the best
I did.
position.
Yeah, Lux quite low and also very squishy.
Oh, ran into that.
The farming is yeah, quite low compared to last game this early. Like they're sharing the farm by looks of it. Not really a support situation.
Not as much so, I guess, with the AD carrying tank. from last game.
Yeah, just sort of all for one, I think, in this game. Yorick always able to put out a fair bit of harass and sustain himself in that situation. Obviously a good champion in this format as well. I don't think Lux has missed the snare yet. Oh, she goes, spends the flash on no health.
Wow. Oh, Yorick. Oh, it's the back.
Yorick still with 1 health pot and 2 mana pots, so he's going to be right. Bang!
Oh,
as soon as
beautiful laser.
Laser comes out. Oh!
And there's the revenge.
Retaliate. Retaliate from Ziggs. As soon as they got the ult. Bang.
Straight up.
So first blood goes to Lux, and she's picked up an early needlessly large rod, so that's going to be quite advantageous. A fair bit of damage, and Jayce has gone straight for a Kindle Jam, which is an interesting choice.
Yeah, wow, okay.
And 5 pots, no pots for Lux, so she won't have that sustain that Jayce and still Ziggs has. I kind of feel that Ziggs might be regretting that. Ziggs might be regretting that choice to get a meta pot.
I think he might have been. It's a bit stupid getting the 4. Just mustn't have been thinking. Going balls deep here.
And Jayce is he's just tanky now. He's got that Kindle Jam that's giving him a lot of health, and you can just afford to jump in on him. Very versatile champion. Not a great gold lead. Only 200 at this stage in the game.
Yeah, fairly even farm.
Yeah, it's just more to sort of the harass, isn't it? Really, it's not the farm that we saw last game at all. It's right into her.
Which is good. It makes it a little bit more interesting. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of damage going on.
Oh, and Lux pops both shields, and yeah, made her very chunky all of a sudden. Can be a good bait. Now barrier's down, so you think Jayce might try and make a bit of a play here because he's that bit tankier than anyone else, and Lux has no barrier.
Yep, his barrier just came up, so...
Yorick always a danger though, with that sustain.
Ooh.
Yeah, Jayce is just putting out a fair bit of damage with that harass. I think Ziggs will be looking forward to the time when he gets to go back and make a few purchases. Same with Yorick, he'll be keen to get that tier on.
Yes, both got 2-2, not bad. Oh, this could be on here. A Lux laser.
Ziggs forced to use his barrier, but he'll just pick up the heal back there behind his turret, and he's still got the pots. Still got a few pots under his belt.
He's finally going to use them. Oh!
Laser beam goes off, but
almost hit him. He wouldn't have done the damage.
But you can afford to do that, I think. With Lux, you can afford to do that. It's not a great cooldown, so bang.
Well, it's worked out now.
Just got caught out there. Not a great move.
No.
A bit of anticlimactic, really. It wasn't really a big deal at all. Just dropped. Bit of a silly move. Probably be regretting that one, but at least he goes back to buy. Picks up Sorcery Shoes and a needlessly large rod.
Yes, well now he's in front. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, Yorick will still be looking forward to going back, I think, but you know, it is Yorick and his abilities scale well, so you won't really necessarily need to go back for a while yet, but it's always good if you can. Bang, Ziggs drops the ult and is doing quite a
jump right in
amount
here.
of damage. Lux managed to keep
wants to
Jayce off
fight.
the snare, and Yorick will drop to the Chase nuke. And Lux forced her back off.
Ouch.
It's not a bad play.
That is a big damage.
And they do have that range. That's going to be a big advantage for them. The Ziggs ult, you can just never know when that's going to come out.
Yeah, a bit easier to hit than the Lux one.
Bang.
Oh god.
Ziggs doing quite a lot of damage at the moment. I would like to see
caught under the tower here. Tanking.
Ooh, yeah, they've taken a bit of damage, but you know, Lux is really low. She's going to need to get some health off one of those fountain things before she can do a whole lot. But Yorick is back, and he should be able to hold this under his tower, no worries.
He's got his Glacial Shroud now. It's here.
Yeah, let's pick up the tier in the Glacier Shroud. Pretty good first buy, pretty standard. We've got 20 CS on the Yorick, 32 on the Lux, and 38 on the Jayce, and 31 on the Ziggs. So, red team a bit further ahead on the CS, but not a whole lot. Not a whole lot of difference at the moment.
No, but I'm feeling like that Lux is just going to get nuked any second. She's going to go down. She gets caught out
in the
one
danger
little bit.
zone. Definitely in the danger zone.
Just one
she
bomb.
needs to get some health ASAP.
There is a health rune available. 2.
One snare and one laser.
Oh,
she's picked up the health, but yeah, straight away lost it again.
Yeah, wow.
Skating on thin ice. She is, but she's picked up another health pot thingy. I need a word for those, I think.
Health runes, I call them. I don't know if that's right, but
Health runes. That'll do.
I think I picked that up off someone else because I don't know why that would be called. Oh, here we are. No, just some harass.
Ziggs just able to deny.
Oh, what's she doing?
With that minefield. Oh, here comes the Ziggs up. Oh, the flash and the barrier. Bit excessive, maybe some might say, but you know, at the end of the day, she got away. So, you know, probably worth it.
Yeah, well,
now Yorick is able to force them out. Yorick can just force them out all day, and just zone them and get that XP. They'll lose the XP, he'll get the gold and the XP, no worries.
Oh! That was nice.
Laser beam.
Very nice laser. You're nearly dying in the process though. Having to stand still for the Jayce.
Once again retaliating with the ult. It's ult for ult here really. Whoever can get it off perfectly is going to get the kill once they're down this low. Lux comes back. She's just got the tier and the needlessly large rod. Ziggs hasn't picked up anything extra, I don't think, has he? Oh, there we go. He's picked up a Hextech revolver.
Hextech, righto.
Interesting buy. Considering he doesn't have a lot of mana regen, you know, the lifesteal from that is probably not going to be that great of an advantage because, you know, he's going to need to spam his abilities.
He's not going to be able to spam.
Yeah, you're going to need to be able to make the most of it by spamming his abilities, and at the moment, not going to be able to. You know, we'll see how that goes for him. And Jayce is just nuking Lux all day, really. She needs to get some armor as soon as she can, just a little bit even.
Nice snare.
Yeah, she's been pretty dynamite with those snares so far. Can't really fault her there, and she did pick up that first blood, so not going too bad at all. Yorick and Jayce just trailing a bit there.
Still very close with the gold though.
Yeah, no one with a definite advantage at the moment. Lux is definitely a lot more squishy than anyone else, though, you'd have to say. Does seem to be taking quite a lot of punishment.
She doesn't seem to be above 1/3 health very often.
Hey, not looking very healthy at all. She could do with a Barocca performance. Yorick just able to sustain in lane all day. No worries at all.
Maybe he's just up there with both of them, just not giving a shit.
Yeah, the fact that he can harass both of them sort of back is just, you know, it's going to be a really big advantage considering Lux is always on low health. That's, you know, it's helping him to no end really.
Oh,
bang!
Right on the outskirts, that's unlucky.
Quite a substantial amount of damage.
Yeah, what Ziggs got 222 AP. Yeah, well, that'll happen.
Lux has gone back and brought the Rabbit and Death cap, so that's going to put her in a very good position with her ult, for sure. If Ziggs had gone for the Rabadons instead of building the Hextech, he would be in a very good position as well. I don't think he's made the most of his situation when he died there.
No, it would have been much better. His ult already does over 500 damage, straight up. Be amazing to see with a death cap.
Yeah, I have to say, Team Red. I forget the name of the team now.
That one would be Surrender for Sex.
They are in a bit of a commanding position. SFS, we'll call them. Bit of a mouthful.
That's what it is.
That's
nice snare again.
Yorick just being pushed back a bit there. On low health, he needs to get one of those health runes. As soon as he can. Yep, as soon as one responds, he grabs it. He's going back further for the other one. No worries, he says.
Yeah, once he sucks, 60's life's still good. Oh, this could not be good for her. If she gets nah.
Surrender for Sex, just farming a lot better. Bang, bit of a nuke there. Oh, he's Fiend forced to use barrier. I don't think that was necessary, but he's used it
I would have
anyway,
waited
so
for
that's on cooldown.
Oh,
bam.
bam!
And that's
That was beautiful.
right, Ziggs. See you later, mate. You're gone. Jayce is flashing in there. Probably
if that had hit.
unnecessary again. Overestimated his damage, I think, a bit.
Definitely.
Will he drop?
the
He's
barrier.
used the barrier. Oh, a bit of a barrier bait, but
That was the first ace. That was a very long dive too. They were sharing that well.
Comeback too. They were under on the gold lead, so that's good for them, and they're going to get that first tower by the looks of it, and that's going to put them quite a bit ahead. Yeah, nearly 1k gold ahead, and that's quite substantial at this stage. Ziggs comes in.
Not quite enough to kill her.
Not quite enough. I think if I was him, I'd be regretting the decision to rush the Will of the Ancients. I really.
Considering we see Lux on pretty much no health all the time, she's 5-2. It's quite impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And he just needs that extra damage. He really does. And I'm not entirely sure why Jayce has rushed the Ziggs. So I'm not sure he's going to get the most benefit out of that, being 1 AP and 1 AD. But
yeah,
that
doesn't make much sense at all. Well, I suppose Ziggs can kind of use the attack speed with his passive, but oh, that was a nice random bomb there.
Yeah, just didn't say that would come.
See a
just trickled over to him. She's forced to use barrier as well, probably a bit prematurely.
So that's a big shield with the shield and the barrier. Very big.
Yeah, but the barrier's down now, so she could be in a bit of trouble here, especially if Jayce has jumps on her. I think. She's picked up the health rune.
Oh, and wasted that.
And they've
oh,
lost
good.
their first top turret as well. So still
7 seconds.
nearly back to even. Back to even now, so they've just clawed their way back into it. SFS. No worries.
Yeah, it's very even game this one.
Yeah, just like 1 kill. It's nothing really in the gold tally. So bang again, just out of nowhere. He
just
surprising.
Walk straight into that one.
Just proving that Ziggs is quite a viable AP, especially in this format with those the minefield. Very useful to deny people. Yorick again, just able to hold his own against 2v1. You wouldn't think he'd die here, but you know, he has put himself out there.
Once he's got that lifesteal ghoul left, it's all good.
Yeah, no worries.
He's got his mana minion.
Just rush that early frozen heart. I'm not sure that's that beneficial.
Well,
but again,
especially Ziggs seems to be doing the most damage. It's just a bit odd.
Yeah, I nearly would have thought even maybe a wit's end. Bang! Down goes Lux again to the Ziggs ult. I'm not sure how many times that is, but it's enough, I think.
Ziggs hits him towards Jayce then. Oh, I'm gonna give up.
Cooldowns ruined him, I think. I'm not.
Oh
really,
yes.
Yeah, the frozen heart is probably not the greatest buy at this stage.
No, I don't like it. Definitely not.
He might grab a hex drinker, or you know, maybe a frozen mallet, maybe. Just slow that Ziggs. It kind of looks like he's going for a Argus at the moment, but I could be wrong.
Oh, that might be slightly handy. Oh, Lux just walks through there. Not the best idea to walk through there.
Just denied again. He's just denied it. He just cannot get to him. Slows down the minefield and that's it. Runs over.
Oh, it's half the lane. Especially when there's a tower sitting there.
Yeah, I think Lux and Yorick probably need to make something happen here, otherwise SFS could just get on top of him with the harass.
Oh, that's something. Yorick wasn't quite ready for that.
Has she got the ult?
Her ult is up, but
not going to use it. I think it.
Yeah, he's only got 400 health.
At this stage. Once again, just cruising over that minefield. Trying to hit every
should
bomb
do it
she
now.
can. Yorick's
Dodge
on
and
the ghost,
weave with
Jayce has
Flick
got the flash, and the ult comes out but just misses. Yorick gets the job done.
Still gets the kill. Yeah, that Jayce was definitely ready for the Lux. He was all over the shot.
Yeah. Yorick again, just proving how strong he is in lane.
Yeah, wow,
in this
Lux ults
format.
us 800 at the moment.
Hang
Well,
on.
flat without
Ziggs
the
first,
magic
forced to use
resist.
barrier. Looks like Ziggs is going in under the Yorick's going in under the tower.
This is a very big dive.
Oh, Ziggs is going to
guess the
drop
frozen
Ace,
heart.
and then he runs all the way back. Pops the barrier.
Frozen
I'm not
heart's
sure he
not
needed the
bad for
barrier
that.
there, but yeah, well,
Stop.
I guess the extra armor, is one reason that he would have got it.
And that'll be
He's
the
just
second
trying to do
tower.
all he can to keep them off the tower, but it still drops, and now he's going to take a fair bit of punishment for it. And they're just
Hey,
able
we've got to
to
remember
just keep the push.
that Yorick's got 20% reduced healing on his ghouls actually, so they're not as crazy as normal on this map.
True, very true, yep. And Lux goes a bit balls deep,
Oh,
there,
very
but
nice.
just gets away with it with the laser beam. No worry, she says. Piece of cake. And they've taken the inhibitor. It's going to be really hard
An
for
easy dodge.
SFS to come back from that, I think, at this stage. That
Yeah,
little
once you
bit
get
of
super
gold lead,
minions.
yeah, they got the
Super minions in a
on their side.
2v2 situation. You're pretty
And
screwed.
again, if they can get the Lux and then
Oh,
oh bang, another snare.
Oh,
yeah,
here we
it's
go.
not looking good.
she's gonna die here. She's not careful. Oh, she takes a turret here.
Oh,
Oh,
the
what?
flash.
Oh,
Beautiful.
oh, that
flash.
was a good play.
Too easy again, she says. No worry.
Just
Just waited a little bit too
confident.
long. And then Yorick's forced to hold himself and 1v1 the Jayce. And Yorick will
Will he
go
get the
down,
kill?
but will he pick up the Jayce? No.
Nope.
So that'll stall him for a little while.
Yeah, just hit on
Yorick
the
is trying to
turret.
get as much damage out as he can before he dies. And he goes down, so bit of a reprieve for Jayce. I suppose he's got a chance to push back those super minions, but it is hard in a small lane like this. Although they have farmed a lot better SFS. You got to give him that much.
Definitely, both 100 nearly. What has he got now? He's got the Sanguine Blade. Building tanky with that phage as well. Hmm.
May have to ask
And
you
you're
about
going for a
that
Triforce?
Ziggs build.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the Ziggs. Oh well.
Yeah, we'll ask him what the idea behind that was, maybe. Ziggs has picked up his Rabadon, so he's going to be put out in a
Ooh.
fair bit of pain. But Jayce seems to be the main damage doer in the close combat, for sure. Jayce may go down.
Oh, that's not good for...
Oh, Ziggs, oh, it's gone out.
Oh, it's got the Zonya.
Just forced its on, yes. Oh,
Straight
the barrier
into it.
comes out.
Oh, don't move through them! Ah! Oh, she walked through.
Again,
Uh,
just had a bit of a stroll through a minefield, and that is never going to work out well for you.
No. Although now we've got 25 seconds up and he's got super minions on his side. He could get at least
Yeah, he
one
could.
turret.
He can definitely push these super minions up and possibly take 1 or 2 turrets.
It was
this
23
stage,
minutes,
it-
that's a feeling.
Yeah, I was about
Yeah,
to
ults
say, he
himself
nearly
for-
could hold himself, yeah.
Whoa.
And then he has done.
Yeah, nah, GG.
You'd have to say that would be game.
Unless he runs away here, I don't know if he will. If he'll try and take...
I don't think so. Oh, now Ziggs is up. He's forced back. But at the end of the day, I think it's just a little bit too much of a lead for him.
Oh, I might feed him a kill here. Although he's just taking them both quite casually, really.
Yeah.
This is hilarious.
Yeah,
Even with the 20%
it's just gotten a bit
reduced.
out of
Wow.
bit out of hand.
This is
I
without his
think,
ult.
this Yorick has just gotten a bit out of hand. He will drop to the Jayce, but after
Hopefully
a long
Lux
while,
can clean up.
Lux, yeah,
Look at all
I'd
these
say
super
this is
minions.
game. Lux and Yorick have just got out of control a little bit. They got that bit of a lead, and that just spiraled them out of control. And you can see the result.
Oh. Oh, flashed
Oh,
through.
he tries to flash.
Ult still hit though.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure what the go was there, but he still copped it. Could be
She's
in a
not
bit of
doing much
trouble
damage
now.
to him.
Sonya's comes out and super minions. Oh, bang!
Wow.
The
Well.
Indians weren't focusing the Nexus at the time. It's just kind of a matter of Lux holding them off and Yorick going in and beating down on the Nexus at this stage, I think. If they play it right, Yorick could just get in there and take out the Nexus with his ult.
Definitely. Maybe stop going in 1v1, 1v2 like they've been doing like this. You're
Yeah, one at a time. It's not going to
might
work.
pay to wait up.
They got a bit overconfident, I think.
He's got his Triforce now though, so he's going to be feeling confident. And a Spirit Visage.
I'd like to see
Here
him
we go.
just run up to the... There we go, he's
Oh,
just going to run up.
it's going to happen. Have they noticed? they haven't noticed.
They did not even see him.
How did they
I'm
not
sure
see
he's
him?
gonna
Run
hold
straight past
himself
their
here,
creeps.
and he's just going to take down the Nexus.
They're not going to bother.
There he goes, yep. Absolutely.
Wow.
Nothing they can do now, and they've just let that go.
Oh god.
Well,
right, well
interesting
that's
play,
a funny
but
ending.
I think that they would have had it done anyway.
Yeah. I don't, yeah. Well, GG for that one.
Yeah,
And
bit of an interesting play at the end, but I'd say the old Lux and Yorick combo had it done at the end of the day anyway.
Definitely. Alright, we'll be back for round 3 in a second.